kind of messy, but what's up, guys, and welcome to another video, and let's get ready to wake up and react to another episode of Fullmetal Alchemist, Season 1, Episode 11. Last time? Oh, yeah. So, the boys and Winry kind of went on a little side excursion where she's going to do an apprenticeship with another, what's the word? Oh my god, engineer. So she can increase her skill level and her knowledge on it so that she can make them better automail. And then the boys are gonna go see their teacher and ask, if she knows anything about the Philosopher's Stone, and also ask her to teach them more combat skills because they're kind of lacking in that right now. And then I don't know what else. I mean, that's kind of really all the important stuff. Winry seeing how much she really lacks was a big thing that we kind of saw last episode. I mean, like the one guy, the old guy mentioned, this is really heavy. It could be a lot lighter, but remember, we don't want to make it lighter, but also weaker, where if he slightly gets punched in the arm or the leg, it's dented, like, we don't want it to be super weak. But yeah, other than that, I don't think there was really anything else. I think it was just following them last episode. Because I think, or was, no, that was episode 9. So yeah, that's it. Okay, anyway, yeah. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. And if you guys want full reactions, you can catch that on my Patreon. Other than that, let's jump into the reaction, guys. Oh my god, it's their dad. Oh my god. Are we getting backstory on them? On their dad? Why the fuck did he leave?
Looks like you've grown up more than a little.
No one's patted my head like this since back before I
Oh
my body.
Oh my god, they don't know about this?
The Elric shrimps have come for a visit.
Are you shitting me?
I think you can see them.
I'll be right there.
How does she not know? Dude, what?
Hello, my stupid pupil.
What the
I hear
fuck?
you've become one of the military's dogs.
Ooh, she doesn't like the military, okay.
Al? Look at you, you've gotten so big.
Oh, she doesn't understand. Oh my god, she doesn't know. How do
Your
you...
skills are rusty. What are you talking about? I'm perfectly...
Ugh.
You shouldn't exert yourself.
Yo.
How sweet of you to worry, dear. Thank you.
Oh, that's cute. Love it. Hohenheim. Huh? That's their dad's name? He knew something about it?
And he's alive. Someone you know.
Oh, he's alive and he abandoned you. He's not dead. Chose to walk out.
Ran out on you when you were little?
Oof.
Yeah, that's the one. It's all because of that bastard that our mother's dead. And
What?
if it wasn't for him...
How is it his fault? Wow, this is just so bizarre. He's like a stranger to his own kids. It's like they don't even know him, even when he was there.
Your dad left.
When's he coming back, Mom?
He's not? Is that what she's gonna say?
I'm gonna get you.
Wow, she evaded. She dodged.
Boy.
And she's
Back
crying.
before you know it, Al. Now, finish your dinner, boys.
She always put that happy face on. She was sick, right? Isn't that how she died?
Now we're going to eat. Okay.
The fuck was that? She's trying to knock him out of that mindset that he's in, that hole he's going down. Don't be thinking about that stuff. Don't spiral.
On the train right here.
I feel like that's what that was. Oh, this is how they met her? She's gonna use alchemy to save him. Nice.
Lady, who are you?
Just the housewife who was passing by.
Oh! You were doing that since then? She was still coughing up
Hey,
blood?
lady, could you be our
Oh.
teacher?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's that?
We'll try again.
Please, please teach us, pretty lady.
No way. Why not?
Pretty lady.
Because I don't take on students. And besides, I'm
Why?
in the middle of a trip. But please, teach us.
Oh, man.
Brats! What about your parents?
Hey, 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 hey.
These little ones don't have any parents.
How am I supposed to say no to that?
Yeah. I wouldn't be able to either.
Alchemy is totally forbidden.
What? What are they supposed to do?
One
Survive?
is all, and all is one. You have 1 month to figure out what that means.
One
You
is
better
all
find
and
the
all
answer
is
in the
one?
allotted time.
You are not a freaking simple housewife. What did you do to learn this alchemy? You learned it somehow. Who'd you learn it from? I like that she kind of forced them to live out here on their own and survive the night. She's toughening them up. Learning how to survive on their own without the use of alchemy. You gotta learn how to survive without the use of alchemy. Because what if you can't use it one day? How are you gonna get out of the situation? That's good, man. It's like teaching a soldier, or like somebody who's used to using a gun all the time, teaching them how to survive without a gun, because when that gun's gone, what are you gonna do?
This is the best
Nothing.
way for them to learn the essentials
I'm
of
so
alchemy.
hungry, you
I'm
can tell, because
teaching
I'm
them the
licking
same
chocolate
way
off
that
this wrapper. That's
if
just
they
sad.
don't learn anything from this,
Oh
it
my
proves their
god.
talent.
You know you shouldn't compare yourself to normal people.
That island has plenty
Oh.
of things to eat. They're not going to die.
Why shouldn't she compare herself to normal people? Don't! Please don't! Oh my god! Kill the fox! Oh,
Fox cubs, look.
damn it! Circle of life. Oh.
Maybe we should just switch to fish.
You're gonna eat ants? Oh my god! Don't. I mean, are they a source of protein? That's really gross. And it keeps eating them. What they have in their head is so cute.
Sorry.
Oh, I like that you said that. I'm sorry. Nice job, boys. Good job.
Today is the day. Let's hear what
Wow.
you've learned about one is all and all is one.
All is the world.
And one is me.
What?
Very well. Now the real training starts.
Why would you laugh? Why? Nice.
The basis of transmutation is the power of the circle, which denotes the circulation of power.
She's reading it and
In order
dodging
to
them.
call
No.
upon and harness
No
power,
problem.
one
I love
must
that.
draw a
One must draw a structural matrix over the circle. But teacher, you just put your palms together to perform transmutations, don't you? You can do it without drawing the structural matrix?
Ho ho ho.
If you think about it a certain way, I myself am the matrix.
How do you do it? Tell us, teacher.
No. She's not gonna tell him.
Perhaps it's something you learn when you see the truth.
Boy, what is with this lady? Perhaps it's something you learn once you see the truth. Does she mean the truth as in the God truth and she learned from him? I mean, that's the way that Ed figured it out. He can do it with his hands. I mean, if he had his real arm, he'd probably still be able to do it. It has nothing to do with it being a metal arm. Man, how did he figure that out? How did he figure out how to do it? It's just from seeing all that knowledge from truth, I'm telling you. The truth. The God truth. I want to see that image real quick. Ah. Is that what he saw when he was fighting lust? He saw this on the wall? These look like leaves or feathers, I mean. Sorry, not leaves. These look like feathers. Could be an upside down tree, but Hochma and cherub chested, and I don't know this language, so I don't know what any of this means, but somehow this is important. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. I wonder if these, like, the number has any significance. What's all this? I don't know. They'll explain it, I'm sure, but I feel like she's seen truth, but, like, what price did she pay then? I mean, she still has her arms and her legs, unless someone died. What price did you pay? Are you gonna confront her about this? Ooh, you got serious.
You can transmute without a matrix.
Oh, she didn't know that? Oh,
On
man.
top of which, Al is now a suit of armor, and 2 of your limbs are made from automail.
Teacher, how did you know?
Oh.
Please, I can tell from sparring with you.
Okay.
You saw it, didn't you, Edward?
Yep.
You saw it! Yes!
Does she know what they've been through? Beyond help. What do you mean, beyond help? What happened to her? What were you trying to do? Did it take away her ability to have children or something? Is it just something in her abdomen? Oh, she coughs up blood all the time. What did it do? What did he do to her? She tried to bring someone back, yeah. And that thing, it's not... Was it their child that they tried to bring back?
When we were finally able to conceive, I ended up falling gravely ill. And our child as well. He was not able to take a living breath in this world.
She miscarried?
And so, I committed the taboo. As a result, I lost parts of my inner organs.
Oh!
What an idiot I was. It must have been awful.
Yeah, pretty fucking bad, yeah.
I did it to myself, after all. It hasn't been that big a deal, actually.
Liar.
Besides,
Liar,
nothing but this
liar.
long list of things I get to look forward to eating when I have my body.
Why? You're acting so strong in front of her, but we've seen in this show how much that day really eats away at them. Oh, my boys. My babies. For her benefit. At least she didn't get it as bad as them. God damn. Why? Why did he make them pay, it seems, a higher price than she did? Al lost his entire body. All that exists is his consciousness. His soul still exists, but Ed lost his arm and leg. Well, was it an arm to bring him back? He already had his leg gone, right? Yeah. She lost some of her inner organs, but at least Truth didn't also take away her husband's whole entire body. Like, why? It kind of seems like it went easier on her. Maybe because her baby wasn't fully developed yet? So she wasn't, or because it was so young, it wasn't as much to bring back? I don't know, but a life is a life. It should be the same cost no matter what, no? That kind of confuses me, but okay.
Right, brother?
Yeah, it's nothing.
You better start crying. You are lying. You are not okay.
It's okay to hurt.
Oh, he's being so strong.
Forgive us.
We're so sorry, teacher.
Please forgive us.
We're so sorry.
Please forgive
We're
us.
so sorry.
Stop it. Does she even know why they did it? Or how it went down?
The basis of alchemy, deconstruction and then reconstruction, is just like the food chain then, isn't it?
Like when you eat a rabbit and your body breaks down its flesh.
Yeah.
And it's restructured as part of yourself. And even before that, the
Yeah.
rabbit restructured the grass it ate into part of its own body. Alchemy is part of that flow. And the flow is life itself.
Man, this is so... I don't know what the word is, but almost philosophical in a way. Just the way they talk about how everything is connected. It's so spiritual. Now we know what happened to their teacher. We kind of know how everything went down. So they lost their mom, I think, to an illness, right? That plague that I think went around their town or their area, maybe not just their town. And he blames his dad. He says if he never would have left, this wouldn't have happened. I don't know why Ed says that. Maybe he thinks, like, if Dad was here, he could have helped take care of her, you know? He was I think they said he was like one of the best. I think this is, well, I made this up in my head. I don't think they ever told us anything about him, but she said something about him. Something about him being like an alchemist, a traveling alchemist or something, wasn't it? He looked at his children, by the way. The way he looks at his kids, it's just kind of like he doesn't care about them at all. There's no emotion. I thought that one man from Central... Let me think. What's his name? Hohenheim. So Dad's name is Hohenheim, but didn't say if he was an alchemist. What is it? Someone you know? He's our father. The one who walked out on you. Yeah, it's his fault. That's what they say. Again, I don't know how it's his fault. I know that their dad was he like a scholar or something? He was really smart. He had all those books. Something about a lifelong dream come true. So, I don't know. I think can you guys remind me? Because I forgot what they said about his dad. To put it in the comments on Patreon and YouTube. But was his dad like a scholar or like a scientist? But also, he seemed very knowledgeable because he had so many books. I feel like he was really smart. And the fact that he says something about a lifelong dream come true makes me think that he knew something about the Philosopher's Stone, and maybe his lifelong dream was to figure out what it was, how it worked, what it did, like seeing if all his theories are true. Seems like something a scientist would do. And maybe his curiosity, you know, or his lifelong dream was more important than his kids. It was more important to him than his kids were, his family. And he was straight up with his wife and just, I'm leaving. I gotta go figure this out. Sorry, bye, deuces. Because she was crying. He had no intention of coming back, so that just shows how little he really cared about his kids. I don't think he left for any other reason other than to sate his own curiosity, his desires. I liked seeing how she went through a similar thing, the same thing. So when she said that, you know, what did she say? When you meet the truth, or something like that. Maybe it's something that you learn when you meet the truth or when you seek the truth. I don't know what she said, but the way she said it, the truth, it's like, I could just tell she meant God, but I liked seeing that she went through something similar, and she paid a similar cost, not as much, but still, and that she could relate to them on that struggle, and that she recognized it right away, you know? Like, she could tell right away that they lost arms, legs, and a whole body. I mean, that's insane. Most people can't put that shit together. I think it's probably because of all the knowledge she gained from truth. Oh, man. So she's gonna be coughing up blood the rest of her life. I feel like it happens a lot it seems like when she does alchemy is when it happens. Or when she's fighting. Like, overexerting herself. It was nice to see the boys learn how everything is one, all is one, or something like that, right? Like, we're all connected. Everything is. It's kind of, for me, it just reminds me of the Lion King, the circle of life thing, where it's like, we eat the gazelle, then their body decays and becomes the grass, and then the other gazelle eat the grass, or whatever, right? It's like we're all connected. We're all just one interconnected thing, and that's the same thing with alchemy. Destruction, like he said, and then the reconstruction when their body goes into the grass and blah 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 and becomes part of their body then when they eat it. What the fuck was I saying? Okay, so they learn how everything's all one thing. It reminded me of also Attack on Titan, how they say, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen Attack on Titan, but how all the Eldians are connected by the coordinate. They're all connected in a way where well, I won't talk too much about it, but pretty much that's what they said, okay? And it just reminded me a lot of this, what they were talking about here. What else? So does that mean that they're gonna have to try to track down their dad now to try and see if he knows anything about the Philosopher's Stone and maybe possibly finding one and using it to get their bodies back / mother back? Again, I don't know if they'd actually do it knowing how it's made, but maybe they wouldn't care because we saw how they killed a rabbit. They said sorry, but they still killed it. And the fish. So they might just go about that with the same mindset. I know people were killed to make this, and I'm sorry for the lives that were sacrificed for this. But I'm still going to use it. I don't know. I don't know. Before this episode, I would say they wouldn't use it, but after seeing this, I can't say that with 100% certainty now. What else happened? Nothing? That's the end, right? She said it's okay to cry, or it's okay to be hurt. What did she say? It's okay to hurt. Oh, I love that she said that. You see, she noticed how they were trying to put like this brave, tough guy act on. Oh, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. No, it's not a big deal. Nothing. It was nothing. It was traumatic, and she knows that. Sorry, my voice cracked. It was traumatic, and she knows that. And I like how she's telling them it's okay to hurt. It's okay to be weak, if you call that weak, letting your emotions out. I don't. But letting them know that, hey, it's okay to, let your guard down around me. It's fine. Let it out. I understand what you've been through because I've gone through it myself. So, no judgment. Don't worry. They're probably scared of that too. Like, is she going to judge us? Is she going to hate us? And she didn't. She understood. I like her. She's kind of like a mother figure in a sense to them. She was there for them, and she helped teach them in a time that was so crucial to them. They just had their father was gone, their mom was gone. I mean, yeah, they had Winry and Granny, but I don't know, it seems like their relationship with her is different. And also because of what she's been through, there's just like this deeper understanding that they have of each other, like in a way that Winry will never understand or Granny will ever understand. Because she's been through this, she understands them on just a different, deeper level. If that makes sense. I don't know. It's kind of one of those situations where you'll never truly understand how someone feels about something that they've gone through, or maybe never completely understand a person or like a part of them if you haven't gone through the same thing that they've gone through, like me. Let's just say, like what you guys were people were talking about this in the last episode, I think it was, was it Fullmetal? It was Gon. It was Hunter x Hunter, okay? So you guys were talking about how, kind of getting on Gon, how could you leave your mother to go be a hunter and look for somebody who abandoned you? But it's like similar with this. Okay, we'll use this as an example. I will use myself. I wouldn't understand what Gon is going through because I don't have abandonment issues, or I don't. My parents have never abandoned me. I still have both parents. We all live in the same house together. Me, my siblings, my parents. I mean, they're not in a loving relationship, but they haven't like abandoned us and just left. And even if they did get a divorce, they wouldn't like leave our life. Like so I'll never understand. I can try to understand what he's going through, what they're going through, but I can't ever truly understand what it feels like. I can guess, but I won't ever really know because I haven't felt it myself. And until I go through it, even if I did go through it, it'd still be different from theirs. Their experience is their own. But I'm just saying, like, but you guys get what I'm saying? The fact that she's been through it Because Winter's always saying, I don't get it, I don't get it. Why are you always going into danger? Why are you always doing this? But you wouldn't, I don't know. You haven't been through the same thing. I mean, she's been through something similar. Her parents did leave and then they died. But they didn't leave with the intention of never coming back. But it's still kind of, she's been through something where she doesn't have her parents, but not abandonment. But also, she didn't go through that crazy traumatic ritual where, you know, you cost your brother his whole body. That guilt that Ed lives with every day. I mean, like she said, I'll never really understand it because they don't tell me how they're feeling. But even if they did, I still don't think you really get it. I still don't think you can even really put into words how you feel sometimes about those types of things, as hard as you might try. So that's why I like her for them. She says it's okay to hurt. I've been through the same thing. I get it. And she didn't judge them. It's okay for them to feel how they're feeling. And she gets why they're doing what they're doing. And she supports them. And I like that. But at the same time, I can tell she's hard on them when she needs to be. And she corrects certain, like, when Ed was going down that dark hole, she bonked him on the head and said, hey, she didn't really say anything, but you could tell she was just trying to knock him out of that dark hole of guilt, anger, hurt that he was going down. She didn't want to see him spiraling like that, so I liked that as well. Anything else? That's it? Is there an after credit scene? No, there's not. Okay. Well then, yeah, I finished talking, I think. Okay. So remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. And if you guys want full reactions, you can catch that on my Patreon. Other than that, I'm gonna get out of here, guys, and I'll catch you in the next reaction.